Today's topic is great savings on the privileged rate of land value tax for self-use residential land. The privileged rate of land value tax for self-use residential land is 0.2%. The landowner should submit an application for a privileged rate to the local tax bureau at least 40 days before the collection starting date, September 22. If the conditions are met, the privileged rate will be applied in the current year. Applications submitted after the deadline will be applied in the following year. Those who already have an approved privileged tax rates for self-use residences application and have not changed their usage will not apply in. The three requirements for the application of the privileged rate for self-use residential land are as follows. Landowner, his/her spouse, or his/her immediate family members have household registration on the land. The land is not leased or for business use. The house building on the land must be owned by the landowner, his/her spouse, or his/her immediate family members. Please also note the following two additional restrictions. Maximum allowed land area eligible for the application is limited to 3 acres for urban land area and 7 acres for non-urban land area. Application for land used for the purpose of self-use residence is limited to 1 parcel per landowner, his or her spouse, and his or her minor dependents. However, if the owner has more than 2 residential properties, one of which is registered by the owner, their spouse, or minor dependents, and the others are registered by either their adult children, grandparents, parents or parents-in-law, the owner may still apply for self-use residential land tax rate for more than 2 parcels. Friendly reminder. Approved application will become void if you move out of your household registration. Please retain either the landowner, their spouse, or immediate family members in the original household to avoid losing your rights. If there are different usage of houses within the same floor, partly used for self-use residence and partly used for non-self-use residence, the land value tax will be calculated based on the area of different usage in proportion to the total area of the house, with each of its applicable tax rate for residential land for own use or the tax rate for general land use, respectively. Land used for passages under balconies or hallways are also eligible for the exemption applications. Tax payment by designated account transfer. To avoid missing the tax payment notice or your tax payment due date, you are encouraged to apply for the above-mentioned automatic transfer service with the Bureau. If you have any questions or need further assistance, please contact the Department of Taxation, Taoyuan, or use the toll-free telephone number of any of our taxation branches, and we will direct your call to a dedicated staff member.